so wonderful to see all of you here in Washington, again with us, to discuss and celebrate community banking and to talk about what the future is going to look like. Good morning, Secretary. So it's a privilege for us to be here today and for me to be here with you at the Federal Reserve Board with so many of our nation's bank CEOs, community bank CEOs. I want to start by thanking our bankers for the essential work that you do every day, serving your communities, supporting small businesses and families, and keeping local economies strong and growing. Today's event provides us an opportunity to come together to discuss the future of community banking. This great nation hosts the largest and most efficient financial system in the world, efficient and effective financial system in the world, ensuring that capital flows to those who need it and can put it to productive use. I think of community banks as the foundation of our financial system. You are often the first call for small businesses seeking to grow, for families looking to buy homes, and for anyone seeking to achieve their financial goals. At a time of rapid technological change, a shifting regulatory landscape, and evolving consumer expectations, your work has never been more vital or more challenging. So the purpose of this conference is about looking ahead at the opportunities, the risks, and the innovations that will shape the future of community banking. It's also about telling the community bank story, not only the services that you provide and the impact that you have in your communities, but also the value of having strong, profitable, well-managed companies as the foundation of the banking system. There's a story to tell here, and we want to ensure that community banks tell it and that you create your own narrative. This conference today brings together more than 100 community bank CEOs in person and many more attending virtually. Our panels include CEOs from across our diverse financial system. And I look forward to hearing directly from these leaders to share what they are seeing, emerging trends, economic shifts, and innovations that are shaping the financial system, including the impact of AI and fraud that will likely affect all of your businesses going forward. This conference also brings together a broader perspective, from our Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, to new technologies, with Paxos CEO Chad Cascarilla discussing new technologies, to private credit and the global outlook, with Blackstone CEO Stephen Schwartzman. And we'll hear about consumer digital platforms from Robinhood CEO Vlad Tenev. These leaders will help us think more broadly about how economic and industry developments intersect with community banking. Another special guest joining us today is CNBC host Jim Cramer, who will moderate a panel of experienced community bank CEOs with a combined century of banking leadership. Today, we will showcase how community bankers have consistently adapted, innovated, and outperformed while staying true to their mission. These efforts don't necessarily make the headlines on the front page of the business section, but they should. And there's no one better to help elevate the community bank narrative and amplify the value community banks bring to America's economy than CNBC's Jim Cramer. Finally, we will host a traditional policy panel that features community bank CEOs discussing capital and liquidity regulation. This session will provide an opportunity for a thoughtful, candid discussion about how our regulatory frameworks affect your institutions and your ability to serve your communities. These conversations are essential to help shape our thinking and inform how we as regulators can ensure that our supervisory and our regulatory policies are effective, fair, and balanced. The goal and theme running through all of today's panels is clear. There is tremendous support from the public and the private sector for a strong, resilient, thriving community banking industry. Each of our sessions today reflects a shared belief in the importance of community banks to America's economic future. Thank you for being here with us today, both in person and virtually. So now I would like to thank our Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, for taking time from his busy schedule to join us here today to discuss community banking. And I'll invite you to share your insights with us now. So thank you, Mr. Secretary.